All right, so dinner tonight is salmon. First off, my lighting is crap right now. I did not set up the lighting in here like I normally would. Sorry, but I think you'll still be able to see. So anyway, salmon is the deal tonight. And when you buy salmon in the stores, if you don't go to like a real deal fishmonger and whatnot, you just generally get it from your grocery store, your Sam's, Costco, and whatnot. The key is be careful with what salmon you're getting. You have that farm raised stuff and you have the wild caught stuff, okay? It's much better to go with the wild caught, all right? I can guarantee you when you get the farm raised fish, it's going to have all kinds of hormones and other crap in there, man. And all of that is going to affect the taste of your fish, okay? Sometimes if you're lucky, you can see in the store the wild caught right next to the farm raised, and it looks totally different, okay? Salmon is sort of a orange, peachy color, if you will. Sort of a dark orange, peachy color to it. When you see the farm raised version of salmon, it's really, really pale orange, almost like a sherbet looking color. You know what I'm saying? That right there is a dead giveaway. Or just look at the label. They have to put on there whether it's farm raised or whether it's wild caught. And my suggestion is get Alaskan sockeye salmon. It's just a really, really good piece of fish, loaded with tons and tons of protein and your omega-3, and it's going to be a lot healthier for you protein wise and healthier for your heart. This is how I prep our salmon here. I turn on the broiler on the oven, put it on a nice grill rack that's been greased up, and seasoning. You can go with adobo. Adobo is fairly universal, well, versatile, not universal. Adobo is fairly versatile when it comes to seasoning meats. As you can see, they even got on there what you can use it for. Every now and then I put it on my fish. I've already put a little touch on this fish here, so I'm not going to put it on there again. I'm not from Maryland, but you got to have Old Bay. Mrs. Dash. I haven't used Mrs. Dash in like 2 decades. But Old Bay has a very, very distinct smell to it that goes perfect with seafood, salmon, trout, even stuff like crab legs and lobster. Old Bay, and I am going to be very, very liberal with this Old Bay on there. I'm going to put a nice heavy coat of Old Bay on there because it's got that little bit of salty and a little bit of spicy all at the same time. Very last seasoning I put on my salmon is, believe it or not, brown sugar. Pinch off a good handful of brown sugar and put it back. Sprinkle brown sugar on top of the salmon here. And what happens with the brown sugar, because I have it on a broiler in the oven, meaning your heat is going to be on the top. You're not cooking on the bottom. The heat is coming directly on top of the food. All right. So while it's doing that, it's going to hit this brown sugar, and that brown sugar is going to start to caramelize, really seep down into your fish, and it won't make it like super sweet, but it's going to give it just a touch of sweetness. And I put out way too much brown sugar, but that's it. Nothing to it. If you want, you can add a little bit of pepper to it to give it a little bit of spice, or maybe even a little bit of chili powder. Depends on your preference. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley, and you got salmon. Throw it in your oven. It's going to vary for some people. I put mine on high, and it might take 10 minutes to cook the salmon. It probably won't even take that long. You really need to watch it because people tend to overcook their fish and dry it out, and it's horrendous that way. So let's put it in the oven. All right, that's it. I may take a photo or two or something like that later on of the finished product, but we'll see. I at least did this much per the request. Hope y'all are doing well. I am so not a chef. So not a chef. I just know how to cook. I know how to keep myself from being hungry. All right, man. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching. Peace.